Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I will be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy with one of these oracle decks, and we're just going to use oracles throughout the reading. We'll finish off with the final oracle message to end it off as well. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing all right, better every day. Let's get into it. Alright, so I think I'm going to go with this, the Starseed Oracle for the overall energy. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Alright, so we have wait. It is not time yet. Things are being woven. So you may need to be patient about something, okay? Wait. Don't rush into something. Alright. Something could be happening behind the scenes. Okay, let's see. Wait, it is not time yet. Things are being woven. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give yourself the space to rest, wait, and reset. We are often so in overdrive. We are so often, in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results and we are so often in overdrive expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at those extreme speeds, it can feel as though something has gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait. It's not time yet. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when. On the surface, it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. To remember that you do not need to solve all of the world's problems in a single day. And that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. This card is your permission slip to slow down, switch off, and rest. You are being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. There's a Starseed Soul Inquiry at the bottom, and it says, how can you slow down, be more patient, and wait? Okay, so this is pretty much crystal clear. It says here, this card is your permission slip to slow down, switch off, and rest. So you definitely need to slow down, be patient, rest, maybe, okay? You are being reminded to have patience, so of course be patient. Trust the mystery of life, as it says, okay? Trust that things are being woven on your behalf. As I said, things are happening behind the scenes. Just because you don't see something happening doesn't mean that it isn't happening, okay? It may not happen when you want it to, as it says, but if you are patient, it will be better than what you expect, okay? So I'll get a simplified message and then we'll get into it with the other tarot decks. 818 could be significant. 818. Alright, so it says here, wait, the simplified says this card is telling you don't rush. Something you want is on the way, but the timing isn't aligned yet. Right now, the universe is asking you to pause before acting. Hold back on big decisions. Let things develop naturally. Trust that delays are protection. It is not a no, it is a not yet. Things are still shifting behind the scenes, and when the moment is right, the path will open with ease instead of resistance, okay? So yeah, you have to be patient with something, okay? Don't be in a rush, all right? Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Why is wait here as the overall energy? Please and thank you, Spirit. I'm hungry. Some of you could be hungry. Why is weight here as the overall energy? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have new life. Number 39. So the number 39 could be significant. Serendipity at the bottom. Number 18. 18 could be significant. 39 talks about the birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. So something new is coming in, okay? Maybe new ideas, new opportunities, okay? Something, you could be starting something new. All right. This could be like a new routine, a new job, a new relationship, a new business venture, maybe moving. All right. Maybe having a baby. But something new, okay? When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. So good things could be coming in for you as well, okay? And serendipity talks about, things just working out in your favor. 4-leaf clovers could be significant. Grass, the color green, okay? Butterflies, maybe green butterflies, okay? The color purple could be significant. Maybe the movie, the color purple, could be significant. A podium. All right, let's see what else, please, and thank you, Spirit, for weight. What else for weight, please, and thank you, Spirit. Make it clear. Only the truth may come out. All right, higher power. The number 4 could be significant. All right, I feel like this talks about intuition, your spirit guides, okay? Trusting the divine, that type of energy, but we're going to definitely read it. Number 4, consciousness, higher power, the essential meaning, conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. The Oracle's message. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection with spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you could have ever known. You are always protected and divinely directed. Okay, so with higher power being here as it says here, it's like having contact with your spirit guides, angels, maybe getting that communication, okay? The presence of the divine, okay? Your spirit guides and things being around you, feeling that energy and connection, okay? Seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit, maybe working with your spirit guides, angels, God, okay? Serendipity again at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and read that. 18. As I said, the number 4 could be significant. 18, serendipity. Opportunities aligned with readiness. The awareness of a synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. Okay, so luck and good fortune could be here for you, okay? Things, as I said, falling into place with the magical alignment of events. Just working out when they're supposed to, okay? And I feel like that is definitely the overall energy of weight, okay? It's like things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen. You have stepped into alignment with the greater good, where all of your dreams, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for spirit loves you so very much, okay? So things that are for you are coming in at this time, okay? Good luck is here, okay? Things working out for you. All right, I wanted to point something out. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could have never imagined. Keep in mind that you are a channel providence for right now. Your fortune is everyone's fortune. So you could be being blessed with something, and spirit, God, angels, ancestors could want you to, maybe pour into, the people around you, the community. All right. Let's see what else, please, and thank you, Spirit. What else for weight, please, and thank you. Okay. Go the distance. The number 47 could be significant. This just talks about not giving up, continuing to move forward. Okay. Let's see. 47. Go the distance. Whatever type of animal that is on the card could be significant. I'm really not sure. A race could be significant. Okay. Checkered flag like that could be significant. Running could be significant. Okay. The essential meaning of go the distance: endurance, strength, the long haul. The oracle's message: to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Okay? So Spirit wants you to pretty much not give up. Okay? Spirit is saying you have the strength. All right? Don't doubt yourself. Maybe believe in yourself. Trust yourself. All right? Even when things are going up and down, I feel like just continue moving forward. All right? Don't let that deter you and say, oh, it's not working out. And I feel like I can definitely relate to that, because believe it or not, I seen a 1156 could be significant, or 1111. Okay. But I seen it on this day on my Facebook the other day, and it says that I've been doing YouTube for, I believe, 5 years now. Yeah, because I've been out here for 3, so I would probably say 5 years. And I've seen slow growth. I only have about 90 subscribers on the channel, so I don't want to talk down on myself, but it's clear, not many people are just checking. But I was definitely at a place where I'm like, maybe this is not for me, because sometimes I do feel like I'm not understanding exactly what is going on, what is it saying. So just trying to figure out what is my niche. I thought, I'm sure it's spirituality, something along the lines, but I'm like, maybe it's not tarot. Okay. And that's why I got guidance to maybe just use oracle cards instead of tarot cards. Okay. Maybe it can help me get the message out better and more clear than with the tarot, because it does get a bit more confusing. Okay. Mending at the bottom of the deck, the number 52 could be significant. Okay. Maybe someone wants to make amends with you, come back into your life, and I kind of feel like Spirit wants you to continue moving forward. Okay. Yeah, someone feels like you have unfinished business with them. All right. Let's see what else though. Please and thank you, Spirit, for a wait. All right. We have the number 49, observer. All right, I believe this might be a fox, whatever type of animal that is, could be significant. This deck is just filled with eggs. There's eggs everywhere. Like, there's even an egg, okay, and owls as well, okay, but egg, this animal is sitting on an egg. She's coming out of an egg. So many cards in here that show eggs. So eggs could definitely be significant. Okay, something maybe being, let me see, what is the spiritual significance of eggs? Let me see. All right, so it says here, eggs hold spiritual meaning across many cultures and tradition. Here's the clearest, simplest way to understand the significance. Spiritual significance of eggs: new beginnings and birth. An egg represents new life before it appears. Spiritually, it symbolizes a fresh start, new opportunities, personal growth, and transformation. It's the idea that something powerful is forming even if you can't see it yet. And that's pretty much this weight energy, okay? And I definitely feel like the new life energy gives that as well, okay? Number 2, it says potential and possibility. Eggs hold pure potential. They carry the message, everything you need is already inside of you. It just hasn't hatched yet. They represent hidden gifts, unseen blessings, dreams developing in the background, okay? So just things that you don't see yet, okay? Hidden potential maybe, okay? Hidden, maybe things that are, maybe you are not supposed to know it yet, because sometimes when we are aware of things before they happen, we can mess it up. So, things are supposed to happen on their own time. All right, and then 3, we have protection and nurturing. Because an egg's shell protects what's growing inside, it symbolizes being spiritually protected, needing to create a safe space for your growth, gentle nurturing. It is a reminder to guard your energy. Okay, so it could definitely, I've heard of people doing egg cleanses and things of that sort, so that makes sense, protection and cleansing. All right, and then fertility and creation, number 4. Eggs are classic symbols of creativity, manifestation, the ability to bring ideas into reality. Anything you incubate, plans, healing, goals, grows like life inside an egg. Okay, so it can represent creativity, as it says, manifestation, because I feel like everything is a form of manifestation. Everything growing from one thing to another. An egg just starting as whatever is inside the yolk and forming into a chicken or whatever, an egg in your stomach, your eggs in your fallopian tube forming into babies and that type of stuff there, okay? Number 5, cycles and renewal. Eggs show up when you are entering a new cycle or shedding an old one. Spiritually, they remind you nothing is ending. It's transforming. After stillness comes awakening. Your spring season is coming. Okay, so going through some type of change or transformation as well. Something is shifting. Okay. Number 6, purification and cleansing. Many traditions use eggs to absorb or remove negative energy. Symbolically, this connects eggs to clearing old emotions, releasing heaviness, and resetting your spiritual field. So maybe you are releasing something, letting go of something, getting rid of something that no longer serves you or that is negative. Okay. And then divine feminine and creation energy. Eggs often represent womb energy, intuition, and the creative power of the feminine, regardless of gender. In short, eggs spiritually mean new beginnings, protection, potential, cleansing, and the birth of something meaningful. Okay, so yeah, it's like new beginnings pretty much. Okay, something is coming in. All right. At the bottom, we have soulmate, so maybe something along the lines of a relationship, love, okay? Keys could be significant. Locks could be significant as well, okay? Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for weight. 833 could be significant. One more for weight, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right, number 9 could be significant, Treasure Island. And we have serendipity again at the bottom of the deck. So serendipity is very important clearly here. Okay, things just working out for you. Good luck, prosperity. Let me see just one more time. Okay, because I don't just want to say there's a specific word. Okay, luck and good fortune. Okay, that's it. When you see a 4-leaf clover, it represents luck and things of that sort. Maybe you're receiving some money, winning some money, something of that, okay? The number 9 could be significant. Treasure Island or treasure chest could be significant. Stars, sea turtles, water, hearts, okay? Coins could be significant. Starfish, I believe that's what those are, right? All right. Gold maybe could be significant, okay? Treasure Island, the number 9. Let's see what number 9 says. 9, Treasure Island, the law of attraction, the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. The oracle's message: you have worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. Some of you may have hit the lottery, okay, won a jackpot, okay. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, when all the long hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune, okay? So definitely good fortune is here for you. Wonderful things, okay? Do not forget to enjoy it and share with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Okay, so definitely something is coming in, something is manifesting, something is coming into fruition. Okay, something maybe that you've dreamed of, you've attracted it into the physical. Okay, and maybe financial gain, something is coming as if, just out of the blue, not here yesterday but here today, that type of energy. Okay, there was a word that I wanted to look up. Was it good fortune? Let me see. I just think it means good luck, but let me just see. All right, yeah, so it says good fortune simply means positive luck. When things go your way in a way that feels blessed, unexpected, or lucky. Here's a deeper meaning in plain words. Good fortune, good things happening for you without struggle. It can show up as opportunities falling into place, unexpected money or help, being in the right place at the right time, positive outcomes you didn't have to force, protection from harm or bad situations, blessings that feel meant for you. So just things happening in a good form for you, though. Okay, maybe it's like you're walking to the store and you find $20 on the way. Maybe something tragic happened, and I hate to use that, but it's like, but you got out of the way just in time, so it didn't affect you. Okay, maybe you are going somewhere and someone gifting you something. Okay, that type of things. Favor, as it says here, being supported. Okay, luck, blessings, things working out in your favor. All right, so yeah, we have serendipity, TikTok, and orphaned at the bottom of the deck. So it's like maybe you were abandoned, left out in the cold, but things are, shifting and working out in your favor now. Okay, we have TikTok here talking about, timing. So like divine timing. Okay, just things working out when they're supposed to be for you. Okay, so thank you for that. Let's see about these here. Okay, so yeah, wow, we're already at 22 minutes. I could leave it here because this is such a beautiful thing already. All right, so it's like pretty much just wait. All right, things are panning out behind the scenes. Something is changing. All right, Spirit is working things out for you. Don't give up. Did I do the Observer? 49. Let's see. Observer. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. No, I did not read that one. Wow. It says most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you are engaged with now. You will be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. So maybe something is being revealed to you. Okay, maybe you are seeing something from a different perspective here. All right, let me see. All right, so Observer here, it says the simplified meaning. This card is telling you to step back and look at the situation from a distance. Instead of reacting, you're being guided to watch quietly. Notice the patterns, maybe pay attention to something, see things without emotion getting in the way, and look at the bigger picture, not just what is in front of you. Not what's right in front of you. Not just what's right in front of you. It is about gaining clarity by not getting too involved, just observing. In short, take a step back, get some space, see things clearly before you act or respond, okay? So just seeing things differently, observing something, maybe paying attention to something, all right? And then at the bottom, we have here, surrender to the sweetness. But I'm not going to pull these cards, but I'm going to read this anyway, okay? Because this was at the bottom, okay? Something about reflection could be significant. Mirrors, butterflies, the color purple, okay? Definitely butterflies. There's butterflies all over this card. There's mirrors on this card in the color purple. Most of these cards are purple, like purple bluish with a little bit of like orange and brown up in there. That is the theme of the deck, okay? But reflection says you're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition, okay? So Spirit wants you to do some reflecting. Okay, so maybe something could be coming in for you, and Spirit just wants you to be aware of the actions that you're taking. Maybe don't do anything that you've done in the past. Maybe making sure that you've learned and grown from your past. Okay, so I'm now going to read Surrender to the Sweetness here as just a closing message, okay, and summing it up. All right, surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Water could definitely be significant, okay? A pink gown or dress or like throw or something like that, okay? Lily pads, pink flowers, white flowers, all right? This is a sensual, high feminine card. It is a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you have been working so hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it is the greatest healer. If you have been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. There's a starseed soul inquiry at the bottom, and it says, how can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? Okay, so just having a little bit of fun, okay? Just not being all work and no play, okay? Enjoying life, as it says here, pleasure, joy, making love to life, okay? Enjoying things in life and not just always being busy. As it says, a lot of people, they don't even have the time to, because they're working so hard to get to a certain point. And really, this is how the government, society, or whatever normalize people working themselves to the bone, never taking a day off, hustle culture, and I definitely agree that is no good. I actually haven't worked a job in 3 years. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful for it. And definitely, God is taking care of me and my children, okay? Blessings come in from other people and other resources. And so I'm grateful for it. Of course, I would like to have money to go out and do this and do that and take them out. But also just not having to, because being honest, I have 2 children, and even me not having a job, being a mother, as we all women with children know, that is a full-time job in itself. Men and people without children clearly cannot understand that. But as mothers, having to cook 3 times a day, clean maybe 3 times a day, especially with younger children, taking the children to doctor's appointments and all that, it's like an assistant, a full-time job, assistant, whatever, and never getting paid for it. Laundry, grocery shopping, and barely, even though I don't have a job, as I said, I'm just still always up running and jumping, and I'm still always tired as well. I actually take a nap every day, and that just goes to show, like, clearly it takes a lot of energy. I'll just say that, okay? Especially if you have, special needs children or anything like that, which I do feel like my son, he just has ADHD, but I'm sure he has more than that as well. So I want to go ahead and get them checked out. That's probably not the important here, but yeah, all work and no play. Take some time off, okay? I feel like Spirit is going to take care of you as long as, your heart is in the right place. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Spirit, you take a day off and you're thinking, oh, but I need this, however many dollars you made that day, I can't take a day off. Spirit is going to find a way to, work it out for you, okay? So get some time to relax. I'm going to get this simplified, and then we're going to close out, all right? All right, so surrender to the sweetness, simplified. It says this card is telling you to slow down and let yourself enjoy life more. It is a reminder to appreciate the beauty around you. Allow joy, love, and comfort into your life. Stop overworking, overthinking, and forcing things. Receive the good that's already showing up. Let yourself rest, soften, and feel supported. Okay, it is an invitation to lean into pleasure, peace, and moments that make life feel good instead of rushing or being in survival mode. Okay, and I know it's easier said than done, especially in today's economy and things just skyrocketing in price. It's like, as I said, you probably feel like I don't have the opportunity to take this time off and get this rest and just go for a walk and not worry about time or this or that, because my stability is on the line. My what is it called, housing, shelter is on the line, my food, that type of stuff is on the line. But as I said, I feel like spirit is never gonna allow that, and I know some people are in that predicament. But as I said, I just feel like if you are aligned with God, doing what you're supposed to be doing, spirit is gonna always take care of you. Okay. In short, it says life is offering you sweetness. Relax a little and let yourself enjoy it. Okay. I just want to see what Venus energy Ashtar is, so I'm going to look that up too. All right, so it says here Ishtar is one of the oldest and most powerful goddesses from ancient Mesopotamia. I'm really not sure how to say that. Okay, her energy is strong, complex, and deeply feminine. Here is a simple and clear breakdown. Who is Goddess Ishtar? Queen of Heaven. Ishtar was seen as a celestial goddess connected to the planet Venus, representing love, beauty, and divine feminine power. What she represents: love and passion. She is a goddess of romance, attraction, sexuality, sensuality. Ishtar embodies magnetic feminine energy and confidence, war and strength. She is also a goddess of battle, courage, protection, and fierce independence. Her energy is both soft and powerful. She can create and destroy. Fertility and life force. Ishtar is linked to birth, growth, creativity, and manifestation. She carries strong, life-giving energy. Death and rebirth. One of her most famous stories is her descent into the underworld, symbolizing shadow work, transformation, rising after struggle, shedding old versions of yourself. Her myth mirrors your journey of dying to your old self and being reborn stronger. Ishtar's energy feels like seduction plus strength, feminine magnetism, protection with power, rebirth after pain, sacred sexuality, empowered self-love. She encourages you to be bold, unapologetic, confident, connected to your desires, and your full feminine and sensual power. Symbols of Ishtar: Venus, it says in parentheses, morning or evening star, lions, doves, the 8-pointed star, the color gold or rose gold. Okay, so those could be significant. Okay, it says in spiritual readings, Ishtar often means step into your power, own your desires. You are stronger than you know. All right. So yeah, I feel like definitely new things are coming in for you. Things are working out in your favor. Okay, spirit wants you to enjoy life. Okay, but as I said, with weight being the overall energy, you may need to be patient for something. Something has to happen when the time is right. Okay. So that is the message that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.